Hello ladies and gentlemen, Dark.Pch here, bringing you a very interesting find. What I'm about to show you came from a Peach player named Gagelax or Gagelax. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say the name exactly, but I always called him Gage. But yeah, he found something interesting with Mr.Saturn, and I'm about to show you that right quick. Just to be safe, 200%. So, if you smash throw, not smash, regular throw, smash throw. Oh, okay. On Sheik, this will work on Rosalina at this percent, but I guess it has to be higher on Sheik. You see that? The opponent pops up if you throw it downwards, and you get a free follow-up. I haven't tested it on all characters, but on Rosalina it's 200, and I guess Sheik 220 to 230. I'm just gonna assume, since I haven't tested, I'm gonna assume, don't quote me on this, that the lighter the character is, the easier it is for them to pop up from the ground. So if you get this, you can get kill confirmed. But around this time, if you're playing safe, that'll probably kill him anyway. Opponent won't last that long. But this probably be good information for like heavy type characters who live for a while. Now, somebody told me that this is useless, and that if your opponent is living up to this percent, then you're doing it wrong. You shouldn't be living that long. You're goofing up, something like that. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, don't ever think like that. Don't do that. If you're playing safe and you're trying not to get hit, then you're gonna be racking up damage because the kill moves are not fast. This is not fast. This is quick, decent speed. Her bear, 6 frames. But this is something you can't throw out there because there's a lot of characters in this game who outrange you, and if you whiff like that, if I was to whiff like this versus Sheik, she could punish me for it. Same thing with a lot of characters in this game. Or they'll just wait for me to whiff, and then I'm landing. I'm goofed. It's a good spacing tool, especially if you do it like that, because you can psych your opponent out, whatever. See, and then grab them, do whatever you want. Good spacing tool, but that's not something you can get comfortable with all the time. And if you saw my analysis with Samsor versus Abadango and Umiki versus Abadango, you saw how they got hit. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you're being hard to hit and you're landing your baby hits such as jabs, dares, whatever, and your opponent's not hitting you, they're gonna die before you are. Think about it like that. Landing these just makes things quicker. It makes it quick. Shit doesn't have to be done quick. You have 2 ways to win. 1, keep control and force your opponent to do something stupid where you get a guaranteed kill. Or 2, hold out to the lead and then just wait for time to run up. There's a reason there's the clock there. The clock is there for a reason. Like, you have more than one way to win. And you don't have to rush a kill. People think a kill has to be rushed. It doesn't have to be rushed. So don't ever think like, okay, my opponent's at this percent, I can't do anything. Don't ever think that way. Because the moment you start, you have control of the match, and then you're gonna be forcing yourself in, trying to kill the opponent, doing stuff like this, and then they're just gonna gain control. And if they have more killing power than you, then that's it, you just threw it away. Because you're looking at the opponent's percent, you're like, okay, they should be dead. No, they're not. They shouldn't be dead. Because the way they play, they're not allowing themselves to die like that. So, food for thought. But anyway, back to this. So, yeah, that's interesting. And if you're ever in that situation for whatever reason, it'll be most common against heavy characters so they don't die that quick and have good survival. And you have a Mr.Saturn, that's an option. And remember that Mr.Saturn forces people to do stupid things because they're scared, and if they know what Mr.Saturn does to shield, they're not going to be blocking. So you can kind of manipulate them. But I was gonna make the video on this, and I discovered something interesting. And I'm about to show what that discovery is. I don't want to make this video too long, but you guys know a bit of cheap advice. Just say something and then dip without a full explanation. I like my people to know all the options because I want to help out the kids, man. I want you guys to go to your region and piss people off with a bitch in a pink dress or whatever color you use. On my case, bitch in a yellow dress. Have people complain, and you guys, you know, y'all win wherever you are and get that money. That's how we do out here. But anyway, yeah, okay. So I noticed that when I talked to Mr.Saturn, Sheik is in a lot of hit lag. Can't move for a while. I noticed this. So I was thinking, let's say you have Mr.Saturn, right? You're manipulating your opponent to swing or keep moving because they don't want to block, because you're going to break the shield. And if your opponent is chasing you, you can do that. And if you get that, he tripped. Or she tripped. But it's a guaranteed confirm. See that? The more percent they have, the more Mr.Saturn stuns them. Now look at the difference here. Matter of fact, to show you the difference, and for me to know this myself, I'm gonna set CPU to control. Look how long it takes me to block after I toss the Mr.Saturn. So that. Oh, let me get this out the way. Let's do this again. See? Now, let's say Sheik is at, let's say 100%. Right. See, I was able to move right away. Trying to block. Excuse me, I'm doing this one-handed with the GameCube controller and the gamepad. I'm able to block right away, and you don't see Sheik lean back as far. And now we go back to 150. Okay, she could block a little bit quicker than that. Around 170. See? Kinda takes a while. A little bit of while. But you can judge it by distance, how much time you have. So around this distance, I should be able to dash attack Sheik. There you go. And death. So instant dash attack, and this is at 170. 160. See if this will work on 160. Oops. Yep, 160. So if you're fast enough and your opponent's chasing you, or they swing and they land as you're moving away, trying to chase you, you have that. You got a kill confirm. So I think that is pretty cool. So Mr.Saturn is now more dangerous whether they are shielding or not, because you can get a kill confirm. Now, smash throwing this down really doesn't do anything. Oh, well, it's about the same thing too. Like, you could probably get, let me see. I wonder. Oh, too much percent. I just want to test something out before I end this video. Something I'm curious about. I should be doing this offline, but we are going to experiment together. Well, not offline, but off camera. I'm trying to see if I can get a Mr.Saturn to a fair. It's probably possible. No! Don't leave me! No! Oh my god. The Mr.Saturns that were sacrificed in this video. Hashtag let Mr.Saturn live. Okay. Let me see. I feel like I can. Yep, there you go. You get a 2-hit. If you jump and somebody's chasing you, or you know they're gonna stay stationary, or you bait a swing, you can come through. You'll have enough hit stun. Wow, you guys saw that? Even when I hit the Mr. Saturn and it delayed the fair by a small amount, I still was able to get a 2-hit combo. So Mr. Saturn is definitely more dangerous than we imagined. And this also explains why Omiki, he was able to do the Mr. Saturn lock. If you people don't know about that, I should have had that prep for this video. But I will try to find it and put it in the description below, so you guys can check it out if you guys don't know about it. I know damn well Umiki has a video on YouTube somewhere doing it. I'll find it. But yeah, there you go. So that is something to keep in mind. And of course, you guys got to thank Gage for that, because he found out about, you know, the ground launch with the Mr. Saturn. And while more, like when I hit Sheik with the Mr. Saturn, I just noticed like she leaned back a bit too far. So I was like, hold on, you're really stuck in that much hit lag? Like what the hell? And it led to that. I'm definitely gonna be playing around with this more, and there might be some cool setups that we don't even freaking know about yet with Mr. Saturn. Maybe some stuff in the air. Like if you hit somebody in the air at that percent, what will happen? Like there's mad stuff to play around with now. And I'm definitely, you guys know me, I'm a lab master. Lab monster. I said master, I don't know, I'm out of it. But yeah, there you go. So thanks for Gage for finding this out and letting me know, and me looking at it led to this. Never would have happened. So with that said, thank you guys for watching the video. I will see you in the next video as usual. You guys already know what it is. If you guys enjoy what you see, first time here, you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And thanks to all my new subscribers that I gained from my recent videos, and of course my veteran subscribers that have been supporting the channel for a while, sharing videos, letting people know about me. You guys all together, y'all freaking awesome, and I appreciate it. With that said, I'll see y'all next time.